Hey curly friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Justina. You're watching Curls by Kit Kat. So if this is the first video you've ever watched, you might be wondering, curls? Your hair is straight. Okay, well today I'm going to be showing you my curly to straight routine. So follow along and see how I got from this to this. Okay, so first things first, I am starting with clean hair as usual when I start styling. Now, I normally do a quick wash every other week, and then on the off weeks, I do a deep wash and a deep condition. And this week, I tried something new, and I'm really excited about it. I finally got out my aloe plant, and I cut out the gel, and I mixed it up with apple cider vinegar and coconut oil, and did a mask with that for my deep wash. And I did it on my ends and on my roots, and my scalp feels amazing, and my ends are so soft and so shiny, so I'm really excited to see how it turns out, especially with straightening my hair. Now, I have not straightened my hair in 5 months. The last time I straightened my hair was Easter, and it is now almost October. So I'm really excited to see how long it is, and also to see how healthy it is. Obviously, I don't straighten my hair often, but if I were to straighten it more, I would definitely only do it on the weeks that I'm doing my deep wash and deep condition so that I can make sure that I'm repairing any damage that the heat is doing to my hair. As I've mentioned before, I don't straighten my hair very often because it is really damaging to your hair to constantly be putting heat on it. So no, it's not going to kill my hair doing it once in a blue moon, but definitely it is fun to do once in a while. So here we go. So no matter what, anytime I'm styling my hair, whether it's straight, curly, braids, whatever I'm doing, I'm always gonna start with some leave-in conditioner before I start doing anything else with my hair. Alright, so I've got my leave-in conditioner in, and now I'm going to go in with this Shea Moisture Blowout and Tame Cream. And I really like the way it works. It helps my hair dry faster, and it definitely keeps away the frizz and flyaways. So because I'm blow drying, I'm going to do my separation process a little bit differently. Instead of doing 3 sections up, I'm going to do 4 because I want to do smaller sections when I'm blow drying. Now I'm using a different attachment than normal on my blow dryer because I want to have the heat directed and the air directed at my hair instead of spread out like normal with a diffuser. And I'm going to be doing that at the same time as I brush my hair. So just follow along and you'll see what I'm doing. Alright, so you could see while I was doing that I was keeping the blow dryer pointed downward, and I was brushing my hair straight down the whole time too. Now obviously I'm going to have to go back in with a straightener still, but this mostly straightened my hair. And you can see it looks healthy, it doesn't look frizzy. Doing it with the blow dryer first really helps you from having to use the straightener on your hair as much, which is better because the heat on the blow dryer is not as hot as the heat on your straightener, so it's going to damage your hair less. Alright, so my first section is blow dried straight. Like I said, I'm going to have to go back in with a straightener afterwards, but it looks pretty good for the first round. And I am just going to separate this, put it back in a ponytail, and then go ahead and do the next layer. Alright, so just from blow drying, this is what my hair looks like. It is mostly straight, a little frizzy, a little poofy, but nothing a straightener can't fix. And I won't have to spend as much time with the straightener because it's already mostly straight from the blow dryer. You can also see that the underneath layers are not as frizzy and poofy as the top layers because the top layer I actually blow dry forward instead of straight down because I want it to have a little bit more volume after I straighten it. So I did that on purpose, don't worry. Alright, so just like blow drying, I'm splitting it into smaller sections. So I'm gonna do a 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of the normal 3 sections that I would do when styling my hair. Before I start straightening each section, I'm going to use some oil, and I'm literally just going to use a couple drops, like literally that much. You don't need a lot. I literally don't know where this oil came from. I don't remember what it is. I remember whatever package it was in, I definitely broke it, so I had to put it in another package. So I can't tell you what kind of oil it is, but any kind of oil you have will work. That's just going to keep the shine in and going to protect your hair. And as I put the oil in, I'm making sure that I focus most on my ends because that's always going to be the driest part of my hair. So I'm making sure that I've got the most oil right in the ends of my hair, and then I'm going to start going in with the straightener. I'm using the Conair Infinity Pro straightener. I've had it for a really long time. It works well. I start at the roots and I go down. I try to avoid the ends until my last pass. That way I'm not doing any more damage to my ends, and it gives me a nice, shiny, straight piece of hair. Alright, so you can see the difference. This side is done with the straightener, and you can see it's more straight at the roots and more evenly straight all the way throughout. And this side is just straightened with the blow dryer. Alright, all my underneath sections are completely done. Separate that so you can see. Nice and shiny, straight. Now I'm on my last layer. And I know it looks like a lot, but it's literally just like here up. It's not a lot. It just looks thick because it's got a lot of volume. So I'm gonna do just like I showed you before and do just a few drops of oil. You can see it's not very much. And I'm going to work that through my hair, focusing most on my ends because we talked about how the ends are going to be the driest. And I'm just finger combing that through my hair. Really, you can see that even the oil alone makes a big difference as far as the frizz and flyaways. It just really helps to tame your hair. So I've got my oil in now, and I'm just going to straighten small sections of my hair. I'm really focusing on the roots more than anything else. And then I'm going to take my comb and follow along behind the straightener with my comb. And that's just really getting all of those little hairs and getting it really nice and straight. Then once I've done that, I go in and I do the ends. They only need one pass. You can see they're really straight. And this piece is good to go. I'm gonna do that with the rest of this section. All right, you can see the difference before and after now with the straightener on my top layer. This is with the straightener, and this is just from the blow dryer. So it makes a pretty big difference. Definitely worth going back over with the straightener. And there you have it, from curly to straight. So I'll be honest, I definitely slept on my hair overnight before I filmed the rest of this video. I don't know about you, but my hair always looks better on the second day than it does right after I straighten it. It looks more smooth, less frizzy, more straight. I don't know, it just always looks better to me on the second day. So I decided to film the final part after I slept on it. But there you have it. There's my curly to straight routine. It usually takes me about 2 hours total, but the nice thing is that once it's straight, I really don't have to do anything with it for the rest of the week. It is good to go. I pretty much just wake up, I might brush it out, maybe put a little more oil in it, and I'm ready to go for the day. Make sure if you're straightening your curly hair that first of all, don't do it all the time. It will damage your hair. Your curls will not look as good when your hair is curly. But also when you are straightening your hair, make sure that you're using stuff in it to protect it. I use the blowout cream, I use the oil, and I use my leave-in conditioner to protect my hair and to be able to have it retain the moisture whenever I'm drying it out with the blow dryer and with the straightener. Thanks for watching my video today, guys. This has been Curls by Kit Kat. I'm Justina, and please follow, like, subscribe, and share for more content, and I can't wait to be back with you guys next week. Sorry I missed my video last week, guys. It was my birthday and I was celebrating. Please forgive me. I'll be back next week, I promise.